Johnny Merkin and Pat Grimshaw are here to watch football with you today.
Just have to hope this is a more often day. The stadium is packed. The kick-off is imminent. The players have left their dressing rooms. They're warmed up. The referee bluntly up for this. Luongo, the right midfielder, receives the ball.
Let's have a closer look. Yes, the officials got it right. He was offside.
The ball is at the back, right of centre. Right striker. Right striker. There are several options around.
That is a quality save. Under pressure, away from home, and clears it for a corner. Good work.
No one can make that. They have it now in the midfield on the left. He has space in front of him. He can cross it in now. Lots of power there. Too much for anyone to get on the end of it. It's there. Let's look at what made... Here's the whistle and we're back in the game. Really waiting to see how the visitors respond. Berardi. João Felix.
This is a real lesson in possession, but where's it leading?
He has to pass it, surely. That's close to an equaliser. The keeper sees it out for a corner.
Here's another look. Oh, it's a good save. Not sure he could do better.
Puts a long ball in. Too much power in that to call it a cross. No one can make that. Their left centre-back's on the ball now. How about going forward? Possession's not everything. They're keeping possession. His teammates are waiting in the area. The ball now on the left of the midfield. The midfielder gets it. Hamad Junior Traore. They have possession, but we're still waiting for them to do something with it. Pass it! Is that a cross? Or maybe a shot? It didn't work either way. Domenico Berardi.
Shifting focus. They'll be looking for a weakness down the right.
His teammate is ready to pounce. Too much power in that to call it a cross. No one can make that. They've turned them over. Right striker. He stops the attack in its tracks. The right midfielder has the ball now. 6 minutes remaining in this half. A choice of passes. João Felix. He has to pass it, surely. Lots of power there. Too much for anyone to get on the end of it. Passed on to the right midfielder. Now with the ball in the middle. Out of his normal territory on the right. Opportunity here. Referee only adds 1 more minute to the clock. Time for a short break. The first half is done and dusted.
The hosts are 1 goal ahead at the halfway stage. This game is not over, that's for sure. Once is rarely enough for any goal scorer. He won't leave it at that. There's the whistle, and we're off again. Good shape to this attack. They could go any one of a number of routes.
Berardi. They're waiting in the box. Let's one go! The keeper shuts the door.
He wins that duel with class. This is a good get by the keeper. He shouldn't be disappointed it's a corner.
Delivers it. The ball's goal-bound, but the defender intervenes. Right place, right time. I think most of us know the story of the fastest red card in football. One overexcited player got sent off back to the changing room after just 2 seconds.
And all because the referee's whistle was too loud. The player, Lee Todd, was deafened by the whistle to kick off, and he told the official what he thought about it in no uncertain terms. The referee took it personally and sent him off. The good news is the amateur player found his 15 minutes of fame.
Possession in the centre of the pitch. The defence can't switch off with the ball that close. Tyrell Malacia. Traore. Now they've got some space to counter. Great support. The ball now right of centre. Left striker. The ball goes to the right back. That pass went to the right midfielder. Felix. Loads of options here. They're so good in possession. That's a poor cross. If that's what he meant, he put too much on it. Right striker.
I think all these passes are just to wear the opposition down. And me. Moving it up through the middle. The ball swept over towards the left flank.
He plays it back to his teammate. And sends it back. Pass it! Felix! Saved by the goalkeeper.
Absolute textbook work from the keeper. He gives the home side a corner, but it could easily have been a goal.
He's off. Understandable. He readies himself. A shot!
Oh, he didn't have time to place it properly. Well, he missed the target, but his header, in fact, the whole move, was pretty sensational. Times like this, I'm delighted we have replays.
He's got the ball left to centre. Their set pieces are just not clicking today.
No, not at all. I'm not seeing a lot of quality in how they play. They've had plenty of chances to score and wasted all of them.
Massimo Luongo. Jimenez. They need to be more precise with their passing. Goes for it. They've pulled it back.
What a time to equalise.
Let's take another look at this goal.
He read that situation very well and made the most of it.
Let's look at it from a different angle. Here we go again with parity restored, 1-1. Right striker.
What a good tackle. Stops them in their tracks.
The right midfielder receives the ball.
Is this what they're aiming for? Winning the completed pass stats?
A chance to move the ball up the pitch. The defence don't know who to cover. Left striker. Great vision. Oh, mistimed that challenge.
It's an excellent save. Looking again, you see why the home fans applaud that. Now to defend the corner.
Here come reinforcements. Here's the cross into the box. Loss of power there. Too much for anyone to get on the end of it.
There'll be a massive sigh of relief across the back line. He was left in acres, but lucky for them, manages to screw his shot wide. He'll be reliving that one for a while.
Not his day today. I'm not surprised the manager's making a change. Only a few seconds before the final whistle, and both teams will have to be satisfied with a draw.
It's been an interesting match. The fans did their best to push their team on, but it wasn't enough to get the win.
Referee adds 2 minutes to the clock.
He's taking it on.
Lots of passes on. His teammates are waiting in the area. Nobody was able to react to that cross, if you can even call it that. There's the whistle that officially ends this match.
Yeah, quite an interesting game we had today. A draw seems a fair result.
No time left, so we have to say farewell from me, Pat Grimshaw, and Johnny Merkin next to me.
Hope to see you all soon. Take care and watch football.
Stop me. Late night creeping, I'm running on no sleep. You stay here, I'm doing the most. Buckets getting bigger, it's the protein. Can't go broke. They try to match me, can't come close. Looking down my team, can't lose sight. There's no plan B, can't do both. Can't do both.
Mom, I'm sorry, I just seen a ghost. Life getting scary before the year is closed. Mountains in my nose, watching fountains overflow. Watch him staring funny at me walking down the road through the telescope. Yeah, you never know. Head of red got me heading home. Body cold, serotonin. Flying in the wind anytime it blows. G-climb, pair rocks and water like the seaside. We slide back, alley broken bottle feet lines. Rewind back inside. Sorry, I can't see right. Street lights, hazy got me digging in my jeans like.
Can nobody stop me? I'm on goal.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us today. The UFL is ready and waiting. Tonight we have a big game in store and we can't wait to enjoy it along with you. The Scandinavians' hygge is their philosophy of coziness. The Dutch version is right here, Het Knuspark.
Yes, there are only 2,000 seats, but the pitch is perfect and nothing to distract you from the game of football. Here's your master of ceremonies, Pat Grimshaw.
And his trusty sidekick, Johnny Merkin. Let's take a look at the home side's lineup. To be honest, it's pretty old school to go 4-4-2 nowadays. But that's what they're opting for, and hey, if he gets them the win, they won't care one iota. Meanwhile, the away side has opted for this particular setup. From this, I'd say they're not really trying anything out of the ordinary with their formation. It's a very balanced and, frankly, very standard 4-4-2 setup.
The skies are clear. Not a single cloud in sight. Back when I was playing, we always used to say a clear sky was a good omen. Meant the match would be an absolute cracker. Let's hope that good omen does the trick again for today's game. And the match is underway. A steady start to the match.
The ball goes over. The visitors to take the throw. He has the ball on the left. Now with the ball in the middle, out of his normal territory on the right.
A lot of possession around the penalty area, but nothing incisive yet.
Their left back now on the ball. They're keeping possession. Raúl Jiménez. There's the opening goal. The visitors have possession back. Time to do something with it. And he steals the ball.
They move it over to the right. Change of tack. Forwards unhappy with losing it.
Even outstanding players fail sometimes, and on such a scale that they become genuine moments in football history. But the thing to remember, if it doesn't work in one match, everything can change next time.
Yeah, remember Martin Palermo? He was a talented Argentine striker. In 1999, in one match, he took 3 penalties and missed all of them. A true example of...
Look at the support he's got. Fantastic technique. It's in, and now there's clear daylight. Nicely worked attack. Let's look again. Let's look at it from a different angle. They've stretched their lead. It's now 2 goals. Not bad. The right midfielder has the ball now.
Can they make use of all the space they have? Lots of passing options available.
There's the flag. Player went too early.
He'll think he isn't, but the replay clears up any doubts. Definitely offside, young man.
The defender on the ball on the right. Kept possession. Their throw. The host ball. The ball's moved to the right centre-back. Neatly worked to him on the left of midfield. Loads of options here. Passed on to the right side of midfield. It's impressive control and technique, but we're desperate for a goal. The ball now on the left of the midfield. He has to pass it, surely. Ruled out for offside.
The flag was raised to signal offside. The referee was happy with that, and seeing the replay, so am I. He was offside.
Over to the right, to the centre-back. That pass goes to the right side of the midfield. They lose the ball there. The right midfielder receives the ball. He lifts it into the penalty area. Offside! But it could have been dangerous.
Yes, no goal. Correct decision, much to the player's disappointment. Ref called it offside, and he was right.
The shot goes wide. An excellent chance has gone begging. Juan Cuadrado. Interception. Possession changes again. Lots of passes on. 2 more minutes added to regulation time. They're waiting in the box. Is that a cross? Or maybe a shot? It didn't work either way. Remarkable! The heat is now officially on. 1 goal in it. It's a goal again.
He took this opportunity really well, turned it into a goal.
Here's the goal from another view.
The hosts to kick off again after the visitors come right back into this match. Well played.
Referee blows the whistle, and it's the end of the first half.
Good time to break and sort themselves out. The more he scores, the more he wants. He'll definitely be after another goal. Are you ready for the second half? Because we certainly are.
Quick 1-2. The ball is moved to the left of the midfield.
He'll think he isn't, but the replay clears up any doubts. Definitely offside, young man.
They're turning set pieces into goals with such ease today.
No, yeah, it's remarkable, really. The coach and his players must have put in a lot of work to get these results.
Jimenez. Move the ball to the right side of defence.
Good shape to this attack. They could go any one of a number of routes.
Can't afford to lose possession. Massimo Luongo. Could be dangerous. Left striker. Right striker. Possession is still all in the middle. Chance to pass it on. Breaks up the attack. Excellent challenge. Cuadrado. Come on now, pass. And it's a shot.
The ball goes just wide, but it was an excellent move. No goal on the end of this header, but in my opinion, the move alone is worth the entrance fee. Beautiful flowing into play, and so close.
The centre-back's on the ball. The ball is in the midfield, left-hand side. Playing around the centre circle for this long won't win the game. And returns the ball. Neatly worked to him on the left of midfield.
So comfortable on the ball.
Malacia. Options everywhere. Which way is he going to go? His teammates are waiting in the area. He misjudged his cross there. Now they can counter. Neat pass. And he shoots! The ball's in the net.
Oh, it's going to be hard to pull two back.
And here's the goal again.
All the forwards do well here. It's a great attack.
Here's another replay. Just look how well they link up.
The game continues with the hosts now 2 goals up. Look at all the options he has. We're witnessing dynamic football.
To the box, could be dangerous.
And the defence come away with it now.
The ball now on the left of the midfield. I reckon they must practice set pieces constantly in training, and now we see the fruits of their labour.
It's a rare sight and a very important indicator for any team. If they continue like this, they might set some kind of record.
He's not wasting time. Well played. Lots of options for him. Right striker. Nice movement near the box here. Luongo, right striker. Massimo Luongo. And the ball is given away. Raúl Jimenez. He makes it look very easy. Has the ball again. Building pace. Some forward movement. The second half is almost over, just slightly over 5 minutes left to play. Looking at his options.
It's always great to have a second chance to check the line. And yes, he had strayed offside, no doubt.
The manager introducing fresh legs now.
A substitution by the visitors.
To the left centre-back. He has the ball in central midfield. Left striker.
So many options for a pass. They're spoilt for choice.
He has to pass it, surely. Too much power in that to call it a cross. No one can make that. And that is the end of our match today. The hosts look very confident out there and come away with a well-deserved win. It's time to bid our farewells. See you next time.
Yeah, all the best, and don't forget to watch us next time. From Pat and Johnny, ta-ra.
Looking back on all the time we spent together, you ought to know by now. You wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover, wanna be my
Hello everyone, and welcome to what's bound to be a night to remember. The game's only a couple of minutes away, and both teams are determined to make sure you won't be disappointed. A football pitch is sometimes referred to as the park. Well, today it actually is the park.
Yes, Pat. Het Knuspark is a small ground that hosts top-level matches and sits in a lovely park. Sharing your love of the beautiful game today, Pat Grimshaw.
I am indeed. Alongside me is Johnny Merkin. Let's take a look at the home side's lineup. From this, I'd say they're not really trying anything out of the ordinary with their formation. It's a very balanced and, frankly, very standard 4-4-2 setup. Meanwhile, the away side has opted for this particular setup.
As used to say, a clear sky was a good omen. Meant the match would be an absolute cracker. Let's hope that good omen does the trick again for today's game.
And the match begins. His teammate is ready to pounce. He misjudged his cross there. Isco. Rodrigo. It's out for a corner.
The visitors need a good corner here. They've got pretty much everyone waiting in the box.
He plays it long. Nobody was able to react to that cross, if you can even call it that. That pass went to the right midfielder. The right midfielder receives the ball. That pass goes to the right side of the midfield. Raúl Jiménez. The scores! They've opened their account. Here's a replay.
He played that so well. He's going to be very proud of this goal.
One more replay here. The ball's in play. Keeps going. Through the middle he goes.
He is completely switched on.
Right striker. Here it goes over to the left. 2024 was a special year for football. Not only because of the continental championships in Europe and America, also in the world of football simulators, there was a notable addition. The long-awaited arrival of UFL.
And it's so great that we're talking about this in the game. The launch of a new football simulator is a significant event. Our lives are becoming more digital, so football, as an important part, must be represented in the best way possible.
Right striker. Ball now right of centre. The ball goes into the danger zone. Great run, that is. Well intercepted there. Jimenez. Not a sliding tackle he'll want to remember. Passed on to the right side of midfield. Building pace. He can attack from the right flank. He has to pass it, surely. Safe hands, never in doubt. Come on now, pass. Raúl Jimenez. And passes it straight back. Massimo Luongo. That pass went to the right midfielder. Right striker. Jimenez. Carvajal. 10 minutes to go until half-time. Jeremy Doku. Keeping control of the ball in the midfield. Isco. This looks interesting. The ball's in the area. Has a go! Does well to parry the ball. He can cross it in now. Now with the ball in the middle, out of his normal territory on the right. Raúl Jimenez. He receives the ball on the left side. The ball goes into the midfield.
Now it's about what they do with it.
He has the ball in central midfield. Now a minute of stoppage time. It's going to be tight. Return pass. And that's it for the first half of the match. Time for our break.
This is the time to freshen things up and maybe change tactics. His movement and his ball control. He's in scintillating form.
There's a whistle and we're off again.
That pass was bound to be intercepted. Too easy.
Loads of options here. And he shoots! He reaches for the ball, but drops it!
That's an easy interception. A poor pass.
Isco. Striker on the ball. Still going.
Crucial to win back possession there.
The ball in midfield, left of centre.
That was an excellent interception.
The right midfielder receives the ball. He plays it back to his teammate. Isco. The striker has it at his feet. Rodrigo. Put it in! They need to get it to the strikers.
That's what he's in the team for.
Left striker. He has the ball on the left. He's got to bury it! He gets to it. Jimenez. Passed on to the right side of midfield.
It's always great to have a second chance to check the line. And yes, he had strayed offside, no doubt.
The manager introducing fresh legs now.
Making his interception look easy there.
Chance to pass it on. Doku. Running down the wing. No one to challenge him. Couldn't keep it in. Throw in for the away side. Jeremy Doku. Left back with the ball. Left-sided central midfielder has the ball. They have possession, but we're still waiting for them to do something with it. It's got so much time. Is that a cross? Or maybe a shot? It didn't work either way. He plays centrally, but favouring the left. He can cross it in now. They have it now in the midfield on the left. Raúl Jiménez.
Good shape to this attack. They could go any one of a number of routes.
Doku. Pass it! Surely he'll shoot! They've pulled it back.
What a time to equalise.
And here's a replay.
You can only admire this attack. All the passes and that final strike were perfect.
Here's a second look at it from a different camera. And the manager is now taking off today's top dog. The match restarts, the score's 1-1, but for how long? Luongo. That was not a good pass out on the flank, and it's intercepted. An option or two to pass. He knocks it back. Slips into the area. Offside is given.
He'll think he isn't, but the replay clears up any doubts. Definitely offside, young man.
The ball out to the left side of defence. Right striker. What a piece of skill. He moves on. 6 minutes left to play. Nice pass finds the left winger. Striker on the ball. He passes it straight back. Great run. Ignored that sliding tackle completely. The midfielder gets it. 2 extra minutes of stoppage time to play. Isco. The ball is in the midfield, left-hand side. The attacker loses the ball. That's the final whistle. The match is over.
It is, and still we have no winner. They're level after 90 minutes.